Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel here on Crew Boy Production. This is BK with the Silly, Nerdy, and Wordy podcast. And in this video you're about to see, I am talking about my first overall nerdy impressions on the new show Boston Blue. And within this video, I did not acknowledge the original actor that portrayed the character of Sean Regan on Blue Bloods for the full 14 seasons. His name is Andrew Terciano. They did not bring him on into this new Boston Blues show. He was recast with the actor of Mika Amelson. And so I did not say that in this video you're about to see. I just wanted to make sure to correct myself and acknowledge him because that is very important. And that's what I wanted to get in. So subscribe to the channel as I have more content coming. I think I'm going to try to do a video on recasting. I have an idea to talk about that particular topic in TV and movies. So subscribe to the channel for more content. Follow the podcast on all the podcast platforms. And thanks for everyone that is listening and watching out there. And I have more Broadway content coming as well in early 2026, as I'll be seeing Harry Potter and the Cursed Child and Hell's Kitchen starting early next year in 2026. And with all of that out of the way, here is the video on Boston Blue, my overall impressions, and have a great rest of the day. And here we go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel here on Crew Boy Productions. And Crew Boy Productions presents Nerdy Notes. My name is BK with the Silly, Nerdy, and Wordy podcast. Hope everybody is doing very, very well. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new show Boston Blue and the comparisons between the two shows. Just as an overall nerdy impressions, I'm not doing episode by episode, but just my overall thoughts on it and the structure of the show with some production details. First of all, I love the show so far. What I've seen, I'm loving the chemistry and the character development. I'm just getting invested in these characters and their stories. So hats off to all of the writers on Boston Blue. And there are similarities, and they go about it in a different way in terms of the structure of how the show, the story is, and how they go about doing things. They also do things differently, keeping the show fresh. One thing right off the top is that this is a blended family, and also we have the different names. In Boston Blue, it is the Silvers, and Blue Bloods, it is the Reagans. Now, Boston Blue, you're in the city of Boston. In terms of the structure, we have the detectives, which is Danny Regan and Lena Silver, doing the major crimes of the week. That's still the same beat in a different city. And then you have the lawyer aspect of it, where you have Erin Regan in the district attorney office. She is a mother, she is the daughter, wife at times, in terms of that relationship on Blue Bloods. And then in this Boston Blue show, you have May Silver, portrayed by Gloria Rubin. Now, she is the mother, she is the wife, and so she is doing the law aspect of it from that perspective. And then you have the overall leadership position in terms of the police. In this Boston Blue show, you have the superintendent of police, which is Sarah Silver, portrayed by Maggie Lawson, whereas in Blue Bloods, you have the commissioner of the NYPD. So we're not doing the commissioner in Boston Blue. And then also the superintendent of police, she is still in uniform. She still has her gun and her badge on her. So sometimes, from time to time, she does get out into the street with her cops in uniform, chasing down the bad guys there. So differences there. And then the religion in this Boston Blue show, they are Jewish, and they also have some Baptists as well. They still have the family dinners. Blue Bloods, they're Catholic. still family dinners, loving how they're changing it up as well. And then of course the person that has passed away that you never see on screen physically in this Boston Blue show, it is the father. It is a former judge, the father that connects everybody. And in Blue Bloods you have the brother, the son, the cop. And so that is the same story beat, but just changing it up, a different family member that we never see on screen, but that is remembered, that is celebrated in terms of seeing their picture. And so that is how the structure goes. And then of course, Donnie Wahlberg, who plays Detective Danny Reagan, he is an executive producer on this Boston Blue show, which makes total sense. So also we have the Beat Cops as well, which you also bring in the character of Sean Reagan, portrayed by Mika Amelson. So you have him, so continuing his story as well. And then another thing I wanted to point out is going back to the lawyer aspect, which is May Silver. You have her on this, and if you know Gloria Rubin, who portrays this, you see, if you like the show Elsbeth, which is also another CBS show, which is filmed in New York, you will see her on that show. And so she is able to be on both of those shows. Obviously, they are filmed in New York and in Boston, but Gloria Rubin's character on Elsbeth is a supporting character. She has less lines, less screen time. So, and it's also on the same network as Boston Blue. So this allows her to go back and forth between New York and between Boston to film her lines for Elsbeth and for Boston Blue. So next time you watch Elsbeth and you see Captain Wagner's wife appear on screen, you'll notice that it is the same person that is the district attorney in Boston Blue. The same actress, the same person, different show, same network. So look out for that next time you watch Elsbeth. And like I said, overall, I'm really liking this show, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these characters develop. I love the whole family aspect and the dynamic and the relationships of all of them, and we'll just see how this goes. I'm just giving my nerdy overall impressions of what I've seen so far. So that is going to be all I have for this video here. I hope that I was able to provide you with value in this video about Boston Blue and the comparison to Blue Bloods. If you like that kind of breakdown, subscribe to this channel and to my second channel, Crewboy Productions Presents Nerdy Notes. And for shorts, you can also follow me on TikTok at Nerdy Podcaster 124, as I have all the shorts there, as well as on the second channel, which I'm continuing to upload those there. And if you want to listen to the full episodes of the content that I have, whether it's about films, movies, Blu-ray nerdy rewatches, as well as Broadway shows as I see them live, you can listen to the full podcast or watch it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for the Silly, Nerdy, and Wordy podcast, as I'm available there to listen to or watch. And with all of that, I hope all of you have a great rest of your day, sending you good vibes. And until next time, we will talk soon.